Hey beautiful people, how are you? My name is Connor.
My name is Brittany.
We got a question, well actually I got a question on my Instagram account from someone who saw Ilya climbing up into their stroller, and they just asked about strollers because they knew that we didn't use them for a really long time, and that is true.
Yeah, I think we even made a no stroller video.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here's a stroller video.
Yeah, here's a stroller video. I don't think that Ilya started using the stroller until like 2 months ago.
Yeah, so that would be about 1 year and 3/4 into Ilya's life.
Yeah. And we have, I mean, it did sound nice in theory to have a stroller, especially there were times when I was like starting to get a back strain.
Yeah, for sure.
From carrying Ilya for so long. And so we got the stroller, and I think they were into it like maybe one time, and then like randomly here and there, they probably only used it like 5 times for like a year. Yeah. And then I don't know what happened. One day they just kind of got into it.
I think what could be juicy to share is like our intention behind not having a stroller and now our intention around having a stroller. And my intention around not having a stroller was more a preference to carry Ilya while they're in the in-arms phase, just holding Ilya as much as they wanted to be held, which was basically all of the time, unless if they were playing or walking around. Obviously, as they've started walking more, just like naturally become more independent. They started walking at 10 months, and it's just been like a constant evolution since then. But still, if we were going, say, on a walk, which we do multiple times every day, we would carry Ilya as opposed to put them in a stroller. And I think that for me felt like it was their natural progression to be in connection, like physical connection with them, as opposed to them being in a separate device, especially one where we're not like seeing each other, which I know some strollers face backwards, but anyway. And I feel like we were really able to do that. And then I've noticed with the stroller and the wagon, as Ilya's been curious about having more independence and they're just naturally more playful, more rambunctious, they seem to want to be doing that.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
And no judgment about you using a stroller at any time in your child's life. No. And I think there are really good benefits to it. I mean, there were some times when carrying Ilya and helping him sleep that way for like 2 hours, I was just dying, mainly because I was having a back issue, which I think has happened twice since Ilya's been born. And
yeah, there were 2 big ones.
It's been a struggle for sure. But I do want to kind of piggyback on what you shared,
Please.
Which was that we really did want to just do what we felt was the best for Ilya, and having that closeness and a lot of physical contact early on just felt really right. And we never wanted to force Ilya well, we just really don't want to force Ilya to do anything. There's like very few things that we kind of enforce. Brushing the teeth and getting in the car seat. Those are 2 that come to mind. And even those, there's a lot of time and space. So much negotiation. A lot of negotiation, a lot of explanation, just like really trying to help them be on the same page.
Yeah, they usually choose the car seat at least.
Yeah, we're not really forcing, but my point is that those are the only 2 areas where at the end of the day, we kind of just need to do those things regardless. And so we do try and like take care of Ilya as best as possible leading up to that. But the stroller, that's not one of those, you know? No. And I felt like, man, if you want to be held and you don't want to be in that stroller, that is no problem for me. Like, I want to do that with you. Even if I'm having a back issue, I just prefer that you get all your needs met now. And it's been beautiful because they have no resistance to the stroller now and they love it. And it's great for me because they're a lot bigger than they used to be. And it's super helpful. We take the stroller out and walk down to the pond near my place. Almost every day, definitely like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And they're super into it. They crawl up into it themselves and go down there. We have like a whole ritual, putting some little bit of rocks in the little cup holder and then a little flower in the other cup holder, and then we go look at turtles.
You guys are so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got a pretty hefty hill there, so it's really nice that you have
some wheels.
Yeah, some wheels to get up and down this hill. Yeah, I've had some really fun times with the stroller too. It's a jogger, and jogged with it over here once, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's just been super fun to have another option. And I love this. I love how it felt so good to not have a stroller when that was what was flowing for us, and that it feels so good to have a stroller now. And it really highlights this bigger theme that I notice we talk about a lot, which is that we're ever evolving. Something that's really right for you now might be really different for you tomorrow, and same for our children. And it feels good to be to not be dogmatic about something and to really be open to the evolution of life.
Yeah, totally. That's it.
That's it.
Love you guys.
Love you so much.
See you soon.